Peace, Bill. I'm Jeannie. We're two do-it-yourselfers who met on a sailboat in 1988. 3 houses and 4 boats later, we're refitting our 1998 Seahorse Oceaneer 55-foot steel trawler, Blue Sky. Welcome to our journey.
Good evening. So we are working on the next step of the air conditioner install. Of course, we already got that one all installed and it's been working well. We got the spot for the next one marked out, but we're working on line sets. In order to get the length we need, we're going to run this line set for the pallet house unit. It's going to come in over here, kind of loop. It'll be about a 10-foot run. The second line set is going to come in below that or in the same hole. Haven't decided yet. It's going to come in, it's going to drop straight down and then go through, which is just going to be loads of fun, I know, getting down there. But anyway, it'll go straight through. And it is going to come in right around where those wires are right there, and then we'll come in this gap right here, then it'll come along the top line here, and so we'll end up building a chase when we get to that point. It'll go through that hole there, and then this air conditioner is going to sit right up in here because there is a big open spot from the walkway up there. So this one will fit perfectly right up in here, and the line will have come through there. So that is the current line set plan, and we're now just trying to figure out how we're going to get it run all that distance. Jeannie is working on making little supporting blocks. I'm going to chop off this foam here and there so that the foam is out of the way so we can get those glued on. We have a way of securing it. Okay, I'm going to cut this guy right up here and cut this guy just above that. So hopefully, and then we'll be bringing the line in right through here. Go! Come on. There. You're slowly getting that spot cleared out to bring a line through. There. We're going to go confirm that this is a drain line for the air conditioner. Oh yeah, it goes to a relatively high port. We're going to reuse it. This one comes out when the pallet house air conditioner on. The condensation water is going to come out right there. So this line set is for the media room. This piece will hopefully just slip down in there like that.
And that hooks to the condenser that's outside on the roof.
Correct. So right down there you can see the 2 water lines that we used to use. So I'm going to get this duct out of here. I'm going to get back there with the drill. That's the current plan. Later. Present.
Jeez. What kind of knee pads are these that you love so much?
Tough built gel, soft, non-marring cover, which also doesn't slide on metal sheeting and stuff. Gel fit, that's what these are called. Best knee pads I have ever had by far. Too many tile laying days and playing horsey with the kids have made my knees super sensitive. Our continuing air conditioner saga, we're going to reset up the drill bit. Brute Lube. I'll refrain from making comments. I'm going to get up here and put a couple holes in for the other 3 line sets that are going to go through. One to the pallet house, there'll be a unit right here, and then there'll be another one that's going to go to the media room, and then finally the last one is going to be in the port bedroom.
But why do you need a hole right there?
Need to get out to the outside condenser.
So we have 2 holes up there. Then you broke your arms.
Yeah, just about.
We're drilling a hole for the line sets, eventually to go back to the port bedroom. We're in the foyer. Bill just finished drilling this hole for the ceiling cassette air handler line set that's going to be in the media room. That mini split air handler is going up here, and it's going to replace the marine air conditioner that is behind this wall. Painting the holes for the line set edges with rust grip, rust lock.
Rust lock.
gluing in some blocks onto the wall so we can secure the line sets. We're in the pilot house now, but we're doing it in the foyer, the port bathroom, port bedroom, and media room. Trying to get the line set pulled in closer to the wall.
We need to put that stuff. Can't think of what it's called.
Sticky insulation. Ugh. Rubber.
Begins with a G.
Gummy rubber. Gel. Goo.
Hello, Mr. Spider. That's not a good spot for you.
Spider? No spiders allowed on the boat, unless they eat mosquitoes.
Okay. This is mainly to keep condensation from forming on the metal. On the other side of this, we need to trim this back about 2 inches so that it clears the line there.
We're taking it outside
Yep.
to do the cutting. Next weekend, we're gonna go out. We're gonna take the boat out. We'll see if that happens.
Okay, that's good here. How are we down there?
It's good. And we have to drill holes in the frame.
Oh, yeah, so we're gonna have to drop it.
Drilled some holes in the frame member for attaching the ceiling air handler, and he started with
the 1/8 of an inch, then went to 5/32, 7/32, and finished with a 1/4 inch.
and use our
Lube.
favorite Brute Lube.
We got to glue a piece of 3/4 inch material up on this side to screw this side in, and I don't want to glue it up on the edge of this, so I am removing the stuff that we just put up.
We're making sure that the ceiling air handler stays in the ceiling. We've got that holding it into the frame. We've got these wood blocks glued to the ceiling and 2 mounts screwed into that. And then along the back side, there's PVC board mounted to the ceiling, and then the air handler has these mounts screwed into that. Looks like we're gonna have enough headroom. This is a cause for concern for headroom. How does that get screwed in?
Well, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No. There's little black motors up in here. This is the filter holder. Normally this will be pulled up inside the unit up against it flush, but it comes this way so you can get to the screw holes. But when you have power, this retracts up into the unit, and then when you want to clean the filter, you push the filter button, and it lowers down. You take the filter out, clean it, put it back in, push the filter button, and it takes it back up inside.
Cool. I'm done for tonight.
As am I. Later. Okay, so we're hooking up the pilot house line here, and in the process of moving this one, the seal started leaking. So we had to shut the unit off. Before we shut it off, we down pumped it, so we pulled all the Freon in because there's still stuff in the line. And then we were able to re-flare that. Haven't tested it though because our pump was low on vacuum oil, so Jeannie had to run out and get the vacuum oil. Since we had this set disconnected, I've repositioned it a little bit to leave more room in here for bringing the other ones in. So that's what I'm currently doing, is getting the other ones. Now, this is a 1/2 inch connection, and these are 3/8 inch connections, but my line sets are all 1/2 inch, so I got these adapters to pull those in. So I'm getting ready to put the adapter on that line there. In fact, these 3 are 3/8, and I'll need adapters on all of them eventually. Anyway, that's what we're currently up to at the moment. Loads of fun. Later.
While I was gone getting vacuum pump oil, he ran the lines in here to the pilot house and connected them up here.
My torque wrench is set right to the middle of the range. Run it down now. Go down to 19. We're gonna let that run for 10 minutes. There we are on that line. We'll see if that holds for the next 10 minutes or so. Later.
We keep the bigger tube of the line set coming in, so we cut it, and now Bill's
Flaring the outside part.
so we're going to use a connector to add an unkey piece of line.
I took out the key.
Here's this tube for the larger one. Oh, and it's solid. I didn't realize that. It's not a tube. Is the little one solid? Yep, it's solid too. He flared that in with the flare tool, and he's a superstar.
I'm putting a little gasket on it. These are flare shield. It's a little stamped piece of copper with a coating on it. And I also put some blue nylock on. In theory, it goes on this. Okay. Let's go.
He has the inside line sets hooked up, and now he's back outside on the boat deck. What are you doing out there?
Checking the pressure. Has not moved, and it's been 30-40 minutes. That's certainly good. No bubbles yet. Of course, we're not under full pressure yet. I just put a little bit in because I didn't want to lose my vacuum. Okay, we're pulling vacuum on the other one, and it's gotten to the same low point, but I want to let the pump run a little longer. So we'll let that happen. Okay, coming in there to do electrical. Okay.
Got that panel all hooked up. Woohoo!
Okay, we still have good vacuum there. Okay, that lost our vacuum. Good, good. So let's pop this off real quick. Okay, that one's fully open. That one is open. Okay, that one's open. Okay, go turn power on.
Okay.
Salon HVAC. So far no bubbles out here. Like to see the unit come up to pressure. Come on, it's hot out here. Okay, we are finally running. And I am not seeing any major bubbles anywhere. Well, let's go inside.
Any bubbles?
I don't think so, at least not so far. We got a temporary drain hose hooked up now. Okay, I'm going to turn power on.
Okay. Power's on. It's pulling the filter up. Ooh, and it's in.
Cool.
So I pressed the on button and the vent came open. It shows 90 degrees. That's not cool.
Oh, now it's blowing.
Oh, there it goes. 89. 88 is going down. 87. Well, it's going to take a little bit.
Right.
We've got cool air in the pilot house. Woohoo!
Later.